Mullen kicks it to Jackson. Miller, a wide open three. It's good. It's good. Miller ties it.
Harper's on Miller. McKee gets it into Miller for the win.
Miller against Sprewell. Steps back and delivers another three. Reggie Miller with another dagger.
Front Reggie for three.
Miller, a three. Bang!
It up. Throws it across. Miller for three.
Oh, he backed it in.
He got around a pick. Here's the three. Got it!
Charlie Ward, a three. It's good. Charlie Ward from downtown. And the Knicks back.
Even though Larry Johnson didn't score there, made the nice pass.
Miller for three. Reggie Miller from way downtown. In the game. Jackson on the drive. Smith, the little head fake, gets the defense away and an open look for Rick Smith. Johnson against Antonio Davis. Charlie Ward, another three. Puts it in. Right now for the Knicks. Ewing finding Larry Johnson. Beautiful pass from Patrick Ewing. Won't go. There was some contact as Childs comes the other way. 4-on-2 break. Alley-oop to Ewing. Touch pass to Johnson. Gorgeous feed from Patrick. Smith the drive. Rick Smith. Beautiful move to the goal. Ewing. Knicks holding on to a 5-point lead. Trying to even the series. Childs gets it out to Ewing, who puts it in.
Chris Childs making another valuable contribution.
6 assists for Childs. Smith's the long range. That's good. Rick Smith's from way outside. Smith turns and shoots and puts it in. Rick Smith's again. 14 points in the fourth quarter, and it's a 3-point game. As many as 8 here in the fourth. Oakley picks up Miller. Smith tries to go backdoor, and Antonio Davis hammered by Oakley. And Davis will shoot two. Clutch free. Oakley comes up on him. Miller puts up the three. Won't go. Starks the rebound. Tries the outlet pass to Oakley. Down free with the ball. Miller looking, finding Smith. Smith leans in, puts it up. Won't go. Tipped out. Picked up Mullen. Kicks it to Jackson. Miller, a wide open three. It's good. It's good. Miller ties it with 5.1 remaining. What a sequence for the Pacers as they tied it. Now the Knicks still have 5.1 remaining. They were holding their breath as Miller knocks it down once again. He terrorizes the Knicks here at the Garden. Gets it in to Allen Houston. Houston struggling with his dribble. Houston on the drive. The runner. Short. And there's the buzzer. Game is over. Overtime here in game 4. Miller has it. 8 on the shot clock. Jackson with a wide open three. Mark Jackson from downtown. And the Pacers take a 3-point lead. Move left-handed. Won't go. Smith's the rebound. 2.5 to play in overtime. Smith's battling underneath. Pushes it up and puts it in. Rick Smith's again. And the Knicks need timeout. The Pacers starting to celebrate as they lead by 7. Knicks have yet to score in the OT. 2:13 remaining in the extra period. Rick Smith and the Pacers a 109-102 lead. Miller, that's a three. It's good. Reggie Miller from downtown, and it's a 10-point game, and that one just may have done it with 1:28 remaining as the fans now heading for the exits here at Madison Square Garden. Reggie Miller torturing the Garden fans once again. A 10-0 run here in overtime.
And the defense all sucked in and broken down, enabling Miller to get that wide open look.
Knicks don't want to foul Mullen. They're not fouling at all. Miller underneath and puts it in.
Reggie, another big three. You ever get tired of being a Knicks killer?
Well, I'm not really a Knicks killer. I almost choked for us when I missed the three in regulation to go up 2. And I was unfortunate that I had another opportunity to at least tie the game.
For Chicago, and Smith's on the bench for the Pacers. Antonio Davis with the left hand. Rodman, who slings it out to Pippen, and now Kerr for 3. Got it. Since they're in front by 9. Jalen Rose. And Pacers with a three of his.
With the Pacers, again, ball movement, fake. Jalen Rose takes his time, lines it up. And Mullen is back in the game for Reggie Miller because Reggie's having a hard time.
Jalen
Toughness right now for the Pacers.
Kukoc is all alone, though.
The mismatch, Pippen on Best, they spot it, and he scored.
McKee for the lead. Indiana. Pippen to Kukoc. Tony Kukoc has been huge.
I think you got to put it right back in Smith's hands against Kukoc.
Best. Pippen has it poked away. Out of bounds to Indiana. Michael for Kukoc. It's Chicago in front again. Comes out the screen for it. Best into the lane. The floater is short. Loose ball battle, 4 seconds on the shot clock. It'll be Michael. And it'll be Chicago by 3 again.
You see Smith flashed again that time, wide open.
But Best took it to the hole, and
Michael Jordan squares himself up, and he uses his dribble to get his rhythm. Drives it to the point, raises up, and makes the jump shot to put his team up 3. But Travis Best, composure off the bench. He's got Michael Jordan. He splits the defense. He goes by Kukoc. The high arcing shot off the glass.
hold on. There's an offensive foul. And McKee looking. Gets it in for Miller. Batted away. Grabbed by Pippen, and they have to foul him. A miss.
Shot.
Missed them both. Loose ball, out of bounds. Who's got it?
Whoa, that's close. Man, that is really close.
Harper's on Miller. McKee gets it into Miller for the win.
Now watch him. He's going to come off one screen. Gives Michael a bump. And he lets it go. What a killer shot by Reggie Miller.
You catch it, you square up, and you let it go. And the adrenaline that's going through your body.
Bump on Michael. He got really open. I can't believe he got that open on that play, knowing that.
Kukoc to Michael at the buzzer. It spins out.
I thought Derek McKee was going to block this shot from behind. Michael felt him, brought it down, and let it go. That would have won the game. And Michael Jordan so disappointed. Davis play on that offensive glass.
Nice pass inside from Antonio to Dale. Harper on the move, followed by Rodman just as it came off the rim. Miller. There it is. Michael turns, fires, and cuts the lead to 1.
2 offensive
27 for Michael. Best finds Smits, and Smits finds the bottom. Harper, short, Longley to follow.
Another offensive.
Smits gets it back, pops the jumper, and hits it again.
See, that's a smart.
Jordan around the Kukoc screen, spinning, which is Smits' 5th. Jordan is now 5 of 6.
Jalen Rose and Travis Best, who've been excellent in the home court and in the wins here.
Yeah, I agree.
In the post.
Reggie, little turnaround, and Michael. Rodman battling for the rebound. Jordan spins by Rose. No basket, offensive foul. Scottie Pippen got into the passing lane and picked.
Best is playing him. They're going to double team. He's going to pick up the cutter.
The cutter will. Jalen Rose forces one, and Pippen gets a piece of it. And now Rose
is at the free throw line where he was 0 for 2 in game 4. He steps up and knocks this.
Fell into set screens now as he did in the first half.
That was Pippen's first. Here is Best with Michael all over him. Jordan almost stole it. Rose came up with it and found Smits.
Great vision by Jalen.
Lives for. Into the lane. Turnaround fade away. That's why he lives for them.
See, I think you got it.
Smits turns, fires, and gives Indiana the lead. The double team comes. And his shot goes.
Let it clear out.
Jordan's 32nd tie.
And keep them out of their offensive sets.
And Longley is also an offensive option for the Bulls. And a whistle, an illegal defense against Chicago. That means
Going 1-and-1 is what they've done the last few possessions.
and good bet. 10 seconds to shoot. Best takes it right into Longley. There's contact but no whistle. Michael misses it. Loose ball. Out of bounds. He goes to the basket and hits on the run.
Game 4 to bring them within 1, almost on the same kind of play. This kid has got no conscience. Up and off the glass, 33 seconds to go, and he have a 2-point lead.
No conscience and no fear. Pacers by 2. Michael on the move, looks to tie, but can't. Longley grabs it, gets it back to MJ. Into the lane. And it won't drop. Michael needs them both to tie. Halfway there. Tie game, 35 for Best. To the basket, Kaleidman. Ball comes loose. 8.5 seconds. Got it. Guy in the postseason. Hits them both. Michael, that's the guy to watch. He stumbles and loses it. McKee has it. The Pacers and the Bulls will take it.
First one, you've got to make sure that you get that 3-point lead.
The board and end the game.
Misses it on purpose. Pippen grabs it. Michael Jordan Bulls taken to an elimination game for the first time in years.
You see, Bird made the decision to bring McKee back into the game for his defensive ability and also his defensive reputation. He has a defensive reputation, so the officials are not going to call a call on him because he has that reputation.
Well, you could see that he put his right arm down and gave Michael a push, and he lost.
Derek McKee back in for Indiana to start this fourth quarter. Childs for 3. The adversity. When he's focused, he's a considerable force. Here's McKee against the smaller Houston. Double team come. Best hits the 3. Travis Best, fight of the debilitating injury. Houston off a good screen from Dudley, knocks it down. Reggie Miller still on the bench. Jalen Rose beat Camby for the layup.
His own shot is Jalen Rose, and he's making it happen. And for the Knicks, they're going to have to get some help from Childs.
To initiate the double team and spot up Childs. Jalen Rose, open shot. Jalen Rose stepping to the forefront.
In the slot, and they haven't been able to find him. Sprewell. Oh, he's bested when he can just make up plays, and this is a made-up play by Sprewell, just going on his own and double clutch.
Dale Davis replacing Antonio Davis for Indiana. Nice fake by Smith. Allen Houston against Reggie Miller now with 4 fouls. Houston got it. Rattled it on a switch. That's not the strength of Reggie Miller's game. Jalen Rose to Smith. Jalen Rose heads up play, finds
Play. They were late in getting him the ball. They come back to Sprewell. Childs against Miller. Houston against Jackson. Camby comes out on the ball, and they get an offensive foul. Reggie Miller.
Reggie Miller with a push-off.
Unbelievable.
Miller is guarding Sprewell. But Houston, and 1.
No defensive rotation whatsoever for Larry Bird's Pacers. Everybody just on their feet. They're not going to sit down the rest of the game.
3 points. 10 of 11 and taking over the game. Rose for 3. Jalen Rose keeping Indiana in it.
Why not? Well, he's got to keep driving. The ball comes over the top.
Oh, Allen Houston.
Slow motion.
Rick Smith's fall away, and 1.
The Garden tonight, they're not going to go quietly as Rick Smith turns and fires. You know, ever since he
got the free throw. A Pacers win forces a Game 7 on Sunday. Childs, Camby, puts it down. Away from the ball, an offensive foul. Rick Smith. Childs nearly lost his balance.
In the final 2:21 as he made a mistake in Miller.
Reggie Miller misses the three. Childs half to the basket. Couldn't get the shot away. 2 to shoot. Rose gets it up. Missed it.
But they have not had the resolve here tonight to be champions. And, you know, when you talk about teams that won it, you got to find a hero someplace. Tonight, the New York Knicks have found one in Allen Houston, Camby, and Childs, and there has been no answer for the guys in pinstripes in purple. I mean, that's blue and gold.
Pick a color, Steve. But Game 5 have been perfect down the stretch. Reggie tried to bring it right back early, but Camby is there again. Do they foul right away? If in perfect basketball, that's closing them out. 10 seconds. Reggie's 3 for 17.
Back to Jackson. Open man from the corner for 3. Jalen Rose.
Chris Childs. Dudley
on the floor to get it for New York. 42 seconds left. Here's Sprewell. Jackson with a 3 for battled all sorts of adversity all season long. On the verge of eliminating the Pacers.
The team to the finals and maybe being the MVP. So far denied.
Jalen Rose,
after the free throw, is going to gamble, and they're going to try to steal the ball, stop the clock.
Extra one of them anyway that they had to answer this season.
Give him the ball. Got it now.
Miller for 3. Childs the rebound.
They have to foul immediately.
All right, thank you very much, Tom. Nobody is happier than Patrick Ewing. Patrick, describe this moment for us, please.
Oh, this feels very good. You know, we're going back to the big show, going back to the big dance. I'm very proud of my teammates. I thought they played fabulous. Larry got hurt, but the guys, they came out and did it for him.
Of the Milwaukee Bucks, fourth quarter is underway. Scott Williams, 56 and 26 during the season. Ray Allen drills the 3. Star weekend back in 1997. Best off the tip. Best takes the distance.
We have enough weapons to beat this team. I've got to get them to believe it.
Ham with the uncontested rebound and slam. Miller. Yes.
It's offense. Remember, with Dale Davis and Smith in there, and they took the lead.
Tim Thomas.
Watch them start to double team, and here comes Scott Williams in transition.
Hesitant, not shooting well. Takes it off the dribble. McKee with the rebound. This McKee and Rose up front. It counts her. Robinson stripped. Best has Miller. Here's Miller, fouled by Cassell.
And Reggie is giving it his all, guys, in the second half.
Miller with the shot clock running down goes Glass for Reggie Miller. Allen, good play by McKee to alter that shot. Ray Allen, Miller posting on Cassell, went down, and Miller hit on Miller, gets the screen. Cassell, yes. Sam Cassell, who has been a big game player. Milwaukee lead. Cassell, and an offensive foul. He was pushing out.
Yeah, you can see that. A power forward. Watch the right arm of Cassell right there. Push off McKee to clear space to get the jumper.
And for Sam Cassell, Thomas guarding Miller, goes right by him. A block by Johnson. Jeff Thomas defending on Miller. They clear it out. Reggie for 3. Yes! Miller's fouled out. Ray Allen operating as the point guard. Gets it to Tim Thomas. Oh! Crowd is silent. Here's Best again. Yes! 2 seconds. Allen off the dribble. Allen with the shot. Johnson had the rebound knocked away in the 4th. How Irvin Johnson plays it. Well, he hit it. So it's West. Milwaukee can't find anybody to foul. Now the foul is given.
Reggie Miller had to be fouled immediately.
Well, he missed, and Allen calls for dividing the room. Del Negro inbounded. Here's Allen. Can he get it off? He does. It is all over.
Reggie, I know you're absolutely exhausted. toughest first-round playoff series that you've ever been in?
That we won, yes. Right now, you got to give Milwaukee all the credit in the world. We might have won the series, but they were the better team. They really outdicked us and outfought us for 5 games. We're fortunate to be moving on. George Karl really had his team prepared. I think experience won out tonight, but it shows what a younger team can do. But we had the heart and the determination, and our experience really rose to the occasion, which was great.
Not going to be that perfect here tonight.
Reggie Miller and one as he got a step on Houston and laid it in.
Bird would love to see Reggie Miller do this more. Put his head down and get to the hoop. That'll give you trips to the foul line, incidental contact, get to that championship round. He knows it's domination of the basket area.
Miller completes,
chasing off a couple of screens.
Back to Dale Davis, picked up by Ewing. Ewing gave him a pretty good shove, which seemed to just help the day.
And everyone was saying this is not a team with a lot of heart. And tonight,
Pick Patrick Ewing.
For a minute, the Knicks in the playoffs. 1994 at the Garden, he scored 25 of his 39 points in the fourth quarter to lead Indiana to a dramatic come-from-behind victory. The following year, he scored 8 points in the final 16 seconds as the Pacers stunned the Knicks with a Game-1 victory en route to their series win. Then 2 years ago in Game 4, his three-pointer in the closing seconds kept the Knicks from tying the series as Indiana won the game in overtime, then wrapped up the series in the next game.
It put a lot of pressure on now Chris Childs and early on Charlie Ward.
Reggie Miller got away from Sprewell and made him pay as Miller knocks down his 7th point of the first half.
Make some sort of statistical contribution here.
Miller, quick shot, nobody shoots quicker, and Miller on target again. How do you defend that? He has 9 points.
Somehow tightening up now.
Yeah, but it helps when a team starts to stand and only play from the perimeter. Reggie Miller silences the crowd.
Reggie Miller gets the first. Houston missing.
But that first half did nothing to quelch the speculation about the Knicks better or worse with Patrick Ewing.
And there's Reggie Miller. Look.
When Reggie Miller is coming at you like this, that's when he's most dangerous. Pulls up, gets a foot behind the line to make sure he's got
5 to shoot. Here's Best, back to Miller, open 3. Reggie Miller got it.
So Miller has 8 in the quarter and ties the ball game up.
Miller.
Childs got 4 fouls.
And Miller shoots at 3. Reggie Miller. We called for a Miller explosion if Indiana was to win on the road.
But with Reggie Miller standing back, jab step, 2 of them, no defense, so much height, so much size.
Chris Childs has just picked up his 5th foul.
Reggie Miller is a guy that believes he's never in a slump, and he also believes that when you need a big basket made, he's the guy that you should look for. And in a third quarter in which his team struggled to find points, it was Reggie Miller that...
Very little tonight. Same for Larry Johnson.
Miller for 3.
Timeout, Van Gundy. He's seen enough. The defensive...
Act once more. Indiana's on a 10-0 run. Reggie Miller has scored 14 of Indiana's second half points. And Indiana is up 70. Miller against Sprewell. Steps back and delivers another 3. Reggie Miller with another dagger, darting back behind the 3-point.
To get back in the ball game, they've got to have a true stick from the outside since the Knicks are stuck on the perimeter. But Reggie Miller saying, look, there's only one way we're going to win this game, and that's going to be...
And then it was Miller time. 17 in the fourth quarter, 34 in the game.
Congratulations to the Indiana Pacers. Well deserved. The best team all year. They proved it during the regular season and during the playoffs in the Eastern Conference.
So the final score, 93-80. The Indiana Pacers on their way to the NBA Finals for the first time in their history.
Around isolation offense, more.
Tough shot for Travis Best.
Bailed out the Pacers by...
He's been up by as many as 18 here in the second half. Iverson with the answer.
Pacified early because of the greatness of their home squad here. Have had trouble getting back into it.
Rose puts it in, and it's a 4-point game. McKee, that's a two-pointer on a big basket for Aaron McKee.
Flowing basketball game.
Best gets inside. Puts it in. Travis Best, terrific move.
All right, Mike.
All right, Lewis, thank you. Jalen Rose knocks it down. 1-point game.
But Pat Cronin, the dream locations in the entire league.
McKee, Geiger, blocked by O'Neal. McKee right back and gets the roll. Aaron McKee. 3-on-1 for the Pacers. Crozier inside. And again, it's down to 1.
Good job by Spence that we witnessed from Jalen Rose yesterday. Really a huge factor.
Rose banks it in. And the Snow gets inside. Iverson on the pull-up. Puts it in. And the Sixers back up.
Type of ball movement opportunity then for Iverson. He could break down the defense and people are scrambling.
Held out all season long.
Beautiful,
Miller,
Reggie.
the fake. And Miller shoots. McKee tied up. Tyrone Hill blocked by Crozier. And O'Neal the rebound. Tumbo with 5 total. Miller, 3. It's good. Reggie Miller from downtown. And look at double team of Jalen Rose. McKee misses the 3. Rebound. Crozier lost it. Picked up by Best, who saves it. The lead. 2-point Indiana lead.
Fortuitous save and then a turnover the entire season.
Rose inside. Comes up short, but Tumbo tips it.
This can be.
Snow.
That's a tough shot.
Mutombo on the rebound. Follow is blocked.
Dikembe Mutombo using all of his experience.
5 points was his career high in playoff competitions. Rose forces it up. In and out. Fight for the rebound. McKee tips it out.
And make him a passer.
Snow inside. Left-handed. And that's his first points of the second half. On their feet. Miller for 3. Gets his own rebound.
Tyrone Hill stumbled into the crowd.
Rose for 3.
Way long.
O'Neal another rebound. Miller another 3.
Another rebound. Or here, they will never live this one down.
Jalen Rose misfires.
That's got to be goaltending.
McKee forces it up. Rebound O'Neal.
Oh, he shot time here. Jalen Rose out in front. Reggie for 3.
Miller a 3. Bang! Miller gives the Pacers the lead.
Iverson shooting this.
Miller bumps him, knocks him down, and there's the buzzer. Iverson furious. He thought he was fouled. There certainly was some contact there.
Reggie Miller's got both hands back. He's playing as great a defense as you possibly can. Reggie knows he doesn't have to dive for that ball. The clock expires.
Certainly a big upset here in game 1 of, remember, just a best-of-5 playoff series.
All day from the field and from three-point land, but talk about the big threes that you dropped at the end of the game.
Well, shooters shoot. You know, I understand that I was having an off day, but I wanted to continue to try to put pressure on my defender, and you know, I had a lot of wide open looks, and every time I play Philadelphia, I seem to get some wide open looks, but I knew if we got the game within 7 or 8 going into the 4th quarter, which we did, we had a chance to steal it. And, you know, our guys hung in there, and we made big shots, and we made big plays down the stretch, and you know, this is going to be a long series. You know, they have one of the best road records in the league. So, you know, stealing home court advantage doesn't mean nothing in this series.
Wins with some help. He needs help here tonight to get him out of the first round. I don't agree with that assessment.
Jermaine O'Neal banks one in.
It's almost like
over 5.5 to play in the 4th. Kidd, tough shot. Ali may have gotten a piece of it. Van Horn falls and Kidd right there for the follow. In the period. Artest, hard drive to the basket. On Artest with a very big bucket. Williams to Van Horn. And a foul. Ron Artest will be done. Artest, another strong game, 14 points. Kittles looking to help. Ali gets inside and blocked by Kerry Kittles. Jermaine O'Neal, not even close against Indiana. Van Horn flips it up. Aaron Williams the rebound. Brad Miller couldn't get a grab on it. Martin had to put it up with the shot clock winding to play. 7-point New Jersey lead. Miller for 3, puts it in. Reggie Miller again.
Again, out. So every time they foul New Jersey, they'll be shooting in total situation. Jersey only with
Crozier steps back. Van Horn got a hand in his face. And Brad Miller with
the side of the floor.
Crozier stepped out of bounds.
Van Horn for three. Way off from Brad Miller. Kevin Ollie, hard to the glass, blocked for the foul.
I think maybe that arm went out a little bit to Schendel.
Regular season 5 for 5 in this series. Knocks down Van Horn against Crozier. Too strong, and backing in against Martin. Tough shot, won't get the roll. Hard rebound by Crozier.
Obviously, Crozier struggled so far tonight, but he's an excellent free throw shooter. Again, free throw.
Jersey remains 4. Now it's 3. Martin makes his move. Bumped by O'Neal. Feed to Kittles. Aaron Williams wide open. O'Neal. Kittles goes to double. O'Neal powers in. Tough shot. And it's a 1-point game. Lead has been cut to 1. Kidd the jumper. Puts it in. Jason. And Kidd now with 10 points. There's a 3. Miller won't go. Fight for the rebound. Kittles comes up. For the Pacers. Kidd a jumper. Crozier the rebound. Quick, and Horn switches. Miller tries to get the foul, and he does. Van Horn goes for the foul.
Out late. Make him go back door. Two's not going to beat you. But why would you leave your feet in this situation? Go straight up, make him shoot it over the top of you. You got him way back behind the three-point line. What a smart player Reggie Miller is.
In this series, Van Horn is fouled out.
Icing lose concentration because of his great free throw shooting.
2-point game. Making a 1-point game without timeouts. New Jersey points, 11 of his 22 here in this fourth quarter. 2 clutch free throws from Jason.
I'm fouled. I am going to foul. I'm not letting Reggie Miller get a shot.
Kevin Ollie goes in and misses a 2-pointer. Rebound and a foul. Jefferson grabbed it. 2 big free throws for the rookie. Not even close.
They cannot risk it.
Misses both. O'Neal the rebound. Kevin Ollie brings it up. Throws it across. Miller for 3. Oh! He backed it in! He backed it in! And the game is tied. We're going to overtime.
You have to foul in that situation.
Now the officials are concurring. Bob Delaney signaled yes. Joe Crawford now saying, with the other official checking it, and they say yes, it beat the buzzer. And Reggie Miller does it again.
Kevin Ollie looked for no one other than his teammate Reggie Miller.
Let's take a listen. And again, the key, listen for the buzzer. Raw.
The ball is in his hand. The red light, to me, the red light is on behind the backboard, which means right there, the game should be over. If you're taking a look, this is what they follow. That red light, there's the zeros up on top. It's already over. The ball's in Miller's hands.
Over, they've got to move on. They've got to regain the momentum.
O'Neal missed. Miller the chance for that 3. That's a 2 from Kidd. And Brad Miller the free throw. Miller, the floater. Reggie Miller puts it in.
Regain their focus, just like Charlotte did to win their game as Williams jumps in with that jump.
Ties it up. Miller trying to draw another foul. Flips it up. Does not get the roll. Martin battles a rebound. Kidd has to put it up. And Mercer fires and puts it in. Ron Mercer. Martin on the pull-up. Rushed it. Brad Miller, good passer. Here comes Mercer. Inside, tough shot.
You're going to go on to the next shot. All those small things show up in these kinds of situations.
Martin again with that quick shot, and he gets the roll. Beat most of the overtime. Miller for 3. Bang! Reggie Miller again. And the Pacers up by 3 with a minute and a half remaining. More playoff heroics. Kidd answers right back. Williams knocks it away. Harris double teams. Ron Mercer hits some big shots and hits another. What a performance.
Diagonally across and got Mercer.
Kidd with the left hand.
Got to stay attached.
Kevin Ollie on the pull-up. Way short. And Kenyon Martin able to catch up.
They put Mercer in.
Martin with the slam on the Kidd penetration. Nets back by 1 with 20. They go back to O'Neal. Martin right up on him. O'Neal spinning, stolen by Kenyon Martin. And then the foul on Jermaine O'Neal. 3. That, of course, if Martin hits them both and misses the first, it's still... Martin hits the second. No fouls to give. Miller gets past Kittles. Miller inside with the slam. Reggie Miller ties it with 3.1 remaining. The Nets have a 20.
Smart enough to understand we only need 2. There he is jumping out on the 3, and he goes right around Kerry Kittles, who uses up no time off the clock and trying to stop him. That's the threat of Reggie Miller. They're switching out on him. Don't let him get started on a 3, but play defense, for goodness sakes, instead of giving him a clear path to the basket.
And the Nets grateful for the new rule this year. There used to be a 20-second timeout. You could not advance the ball. It's a Kidd. Kidd makes his drive, puts it up. No good. Dunk. Martin on the pull-up. Harris keeps it alive. Fight for the rebound. Still lost. Backs in. Draws some contact. Kevin Allen hesitant to shoot at first. Crowd wanted to travel, but Harris gets the rebound. It's interesting. Here comes Kittles. Draws the foul and 1. Bad foul from Mercer.
I didn't know who Ron Mercer thought was going to pick him up running down the floor.
Miller, the 3. Won't go. Martin the rebound. Ollie trying to go for the steal. Kidd knocks it down. That's a Crozier fakes. Martin stays in front of him. Mercer, tough fall-away shot. Mercer off the shot. Mercer, tough shot. Harris may have gotten a piece of it. And Luke Kidd steps back. And Miller another rebound.
Minutes for Kidd.
Kidd knocks it away. And a foul on Austin Crozier. Kidd looking to make his move. Shot clock winding down. Kidd has to put it up. Oh, he puts it in. Ollie, second OT. Offensive foul. Another illegal screen. Kidd finding Martin. Martin, tough shot. No. Offensive foul. He lowered the right shoulder. Getting over screens. Harris bumped him. Brad Miller. Reggie for 3. And Kenyon Martin the rebound. They foul him. The Pacers tie it up, force the overtime. Knocks that one down. Kenyon Martin. Final seconds, a 9-point lead. Reggie Miller's going to put up another 3. Can't connect. Johnson a rebound. But the number 1 seed advances to the second round.
Game. I don't know, just what went through your mind time and again as this one seemed like it might slip away?
Well, Reggie's, anytime Reggie is involved, he's always going to make the big shot. And I was like, man, I hope we're not like the Knicks, because he always comes back to bite them. But, it was a great game on both teams. Nobody gave up. We just fought, and we got lucky and won tonight.
Situations is, hey, I changed jobs. That happens in this business. And the guy that took my job's a Hall of Fame coach. What am I supposed to say?
Yeah, I think
the matchup. Artest trying to cross the lane. Tough shot. Wallace cleared it. His 18th rebound. And now Rip Hamilton gives Detroit the lead. And the Pistons lead it. There's the man that's led the Pistons all night.
Involved in their offense.
There he is on the low block. Against Wallace with a left hand. A great spin move. We're under 9 minutes. Wallace, the bounce pass to Hamilton. What a great look.
He never stopped moving.
Tinsley, the raindrop again.
Again, Tinsley is giving up that 3. Another turnover.
Tinsley for 3. Got it! Took one inside and then took a huge one outside. And it paid off. We're under 7 minutes and the Pacers back in front by 2. Again, as I mentioned, has not scored in the second half. Mehmet Okur adjusted in midair around Artest, and Artest pulled down the miss. They'll have to make the extra pass maybe to get it there, if they can get it there. Now Reggie Miller gives it to Foster on a drive. And Jeff Foster, who had a big game against Miami, plays the last 2 trips down court.
Watch Reggie Miller.
He got around a pick. Here's the 3. Got it! There's never been a better three-point shooter or a guy in the clutch. It's Miller time, but we still got 31 seconds left. French to inbound again. Hamilton
Have to go up. Nope, he's going to give it up to Wallace. And he missed a three. And the Pacers at home win game 1.